ファイティングスーパーファイト第1試合を行います。かつてダンスバーンもあわやというところまで追い詰めた柔道、衝動感空手、カンフー、ジョー・チャールズ。
All right, now time for the very special challenge match as some of the fighters on our tournament get a chance to rest a little bit since fighting. And this will be a great match as it'll be Joe the Ghetto Man Charles out of Culver City, California. His opponent is out of Russia, although he now lives in California. Oleg the Russian Bear Taktarov. And Oleg is a guy who is now pursuing an acting career, and yet this is a man who knows how to use the inside of a ring to his advantage. First man out is Joe Charles. Now he is 6'2", 260 pounds, 37 years old. This man owns a computer business. He teaches kids about computers and how to build miniature robots. He has a 2-and-run record in these type of fights. His fastest was 14 seconds. And by the way, that is the record in anything goes fighting. 14 seconds. This is a good fighter. In fact, he was telling us earlier to watch out for his specialty, which is the monkey roll. It's interesting that he was training in California and the coach he uses said to fight like a monkey and make it a drunken monkey. Joe wasn't doing too well like that, so his coach went out and bought him some wine. Says, I'll show you how to be a drunken monkey. He did, and learned the monkey roll, and that's what he uses. Here's Oleg Taktarov. This is one heck of a fighting machine. Sambo wrestler, fought in the Ultimate Fighting Championship 6. In fact, he won that. He is 230 pounds, 28 years old, 6 foot tall. As I said, he is pursuing an acting career. Now lives in California after living most of his life up until the last 18 months in Russia. He's considered by most the most technical fighter in these anything goes fighting. And again, this is a special challenge match. Oleg against Joe Charles. And believe me, there will be some action inside the ring for this one as we get ready to go to our ring announcer, Charlie Anzalone, to get this fight underway.
The World Belly Judo Championships would like to present this special bout here this evening. First we have, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in tonight at 245 pounds. He's 6'2" tall. He's a veteran of the UFC. He is also a national judo champion representing the state of California. They call him the Ghetto Man, Big Joe Charles. And his opponent, fighting to my right in the red corner. He is the Russian Sambo champion, the Russian Gladiator champion, winner of Ultimate Fighting Championship 6 from Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, at 220 pounds, Oleg, the Russian Bear, Taktarov.
Oleg Taktarov against Joe the Ghetto Man Charles, and these, Joe, are two guys that will try to go at each other very, very quickly.
Well, we got two very strong guys here, Ned. They both know how to work on the ground. Ole's a very good Sambo fighter. It's a Russian, do a lot of leg locks. Joe Charles is a judo man, so he's going to be experienced in this type of fight.
That was interesting. Oleg wouldn't shake the referee's hand. He is so into it. There's the monkey roll we heard so much about as both of these fighters come out trying to show what they've got. Joe Charles goes with the striking right away, goes with the knees. Oleg trying with his legs to his knees as they break apart. Now both guys trying to size each other up. Oleg goes for the leg. Joe Charles also tries to drop him with a kick. No, so there goes Oleg for the leg once again. Joe Charles, I said there will be a lot of action in this fight. Oleg is up against the rings. Joe Charles has him braced up against the ring ropes. Oleg now looking for some kind of advantage to use as he goes with the slaps to the back of Joe Charles' head. He has him now into some sort of headlock up against the rings. Joe Charles now continuing to put the pressure on the ring ropes and on Oleg Taktarov. Taktarov trying now to escape, trying to get the advantage for himself. And Joe, right now, Oleg took him to the mat, but Joe Charles comes out on top.
Right now, Oleg's keeping his knees in Joe Charles' chest. He doesn't want to get shot. He doesn't want to get a pot shot by Joe Charles. That's why he has his knees there. I eventually think he's going to try to put him in the guard.
Oleg looking for the advantage. He's now up. Both fighters back on their feet. And right now, what do you see, John?
Well, anything can go now that they're standing, and those leg shots, they can really hurt.
There's the monkey roll trying to get him off end, but I think that was ill-advised at that point because Oleg right now looking like he could come up with any sort of different advantages. Looks like he's trying to tie up one of the legs of Joe Charles. Joe Charles breaks out, but now Oleg now has him in a what looks like a headlock, but still not an advantage to where he can do much with it. As Joe Charles breaks out of it, comes out with a few swings. Oleg has him up against the turnbuckle, and at this point, what is the strategy?
Well, it looks like they're not really too sure what each other wants to do. It looks like 1 minute they're on the ground, the next minute they're up. Charles is a big, strong guy. Oleg just stepped back, and Charles just stood up. So I don't think they know really what to do with each other.
Oleg said earlier in our pre-fight interview that he wanted to try to work against the most advantageous position. However, he wanted to fight what surprised me to the strength of his fighter. And right now it looks like the strength is going to be straight up and down. They were grappling at different moments, but right now both fighters would like to do more striking. As both of them going at each other with some shots, trying to find some kind of weakness, some kind of opening. Oleg goes with the leg.
At this point, Ned, it looks like it's just a poor boxing match. They're doing strikes from a boxer, and now they just clinched on, but their striking is pretty sloppy from standing up.
The Ghetto Man coming up with some strikes. Oleg tries to take him down. The just misses as Joe escapes. Oleg now trying to come up with some other kind of strategy because that one didn't go. He looked like he was going to come up with some kind of move to take his opponent to the ground, but Joe Charles continues to stand up and fight. And now both fighters looking to do a little kickboxing as this fight continues to draw on a little bit.
That's right. With those strikes, though, they are really taxing both fighters. So I think the longer they stay up, the weaker the shots are going to be.
About now over 3.5 minutes long.
Earlier when I talked to Ole, he told me he's going to try to stand up. Oh, he's giving Joe Charles his back. That's very bad. Very bad.
Oleg smiling, looking like, yeah, come on, bring it on a little bit. Remember, this is a special challenge match here at the World Vale Tudo Championship. Oleg said to us, and it surprised me, that he wanted to fight to what his opponent's advantage was, and apparently Joe Charles' advantage is up. Both fighters with some facial expressions, trying to get the crowd into this a little bit as they go at it. Oleg continues to kind of just saunter in there a little bit, and Joe Charles tries to wail away. Both the fighters looking very tired at this point. Again, this match continues on. It's now over 4 minutes and a half long, so again, the tired factor, because for both, this is their first fights of the year, because both these guys have taken a lot of time off this year.
Yeah, looks like Ole's going for that famous leg lock. This could be all over for Joe Charles. He's done this in the UFC, and now he has him now.
Oleg with the leg lock on Joe Charles, the tap out. With too much pressure on the leg, Joe Charles had enough and said, that's it. Oleg just seemingly trying to play with his opponent, Joe Charles. Oleg becomes the winner in this special challenge match. The official time, 4 minutes, 43 seconds. Oleg Taktarov is again your winner, and quite a strategy. Let's take one more look at how he applied that leg lock to Joe Charles. Now for the official results, let's go to our ring announcer, Charlie Anzalone.
The time is about 4 minutes, 43 seconds. Winner by submission, the Russian Bear, Oleg Taktarov. And also put your hands together to his opponent, the Ghetto Man, Big Joe Charles.
great match, and the key to that is the fact that it gives our fighters in the World Vale Tudo Championship Tournament some more time to rest, an extra 4 minutes, 43 seconds, because now we get into semi-final action, and again, they expended a lot of it.
Find out exactly how hurt he is, how deep those cuts are. Final, his opponent, Michael Pachorik, in the semi-final.